where are we with China? What are your expectations for President Trump's meeting with President Xi at the G20? And do you expect the talks, of which there was great substance, a lot of good work done, when do you expect those to restart?
Had good negotiations. They went on for a period of months. Everyone knows the history of it. And I think we were making good headway. I think in the final analysis, the Chinese side decided that they couldn't go forward on the basis that we are. And at that point, negotiations stopped. I don't want to say broke off because there was no real break off. But I think it's in the interest of both China and the United States to have some kind of a successful agreement. The president has said he definitely wants an agreement if we can get a great agreement for America. He, as you say, had a phone call yesterday, and then he sent out a tweet that we were going to get together. I have a conversation set up with my counterpart on the telephone in the next day and a half, and then I expect to meet with him, with Secretary Mnuchin in Osaka before the president meets, and then I expect the president to have the meeting.
Are you supportive of the president's threat to impose those tariffs on imports from Mexico? What's the legal and policy rationale for imposing such tariffs? And do you think that the president's threat undermines or makes more complicated our efforts to pass the new NAFTA?
So that would be yes, yes, and no. So the original, do I support it? Absolutely, I support it. Do I think it makes more difficult to pass the USMCA? I hope not. I don't think so. There's no reason in my judgment why it should. What's the policy and legal rationale? The policy, the legal rationale is a law that was passed by the United States Congress called IEPA. And if you believe there is a crisis and you have to deal with it in some way, you do what you have to do. So I support the president entirely on that. But as a general matter, I have a process. The Speaker has given me a process. I'm going to work with the members the Speaker has instructed me to work with, and I'm going to come up with a conclusion, and that conclusion will be what it is. And I'm going to satisfy those members, and I'm going to do what is necessary to satisfy those members on things that I think are legitimate, which, by the way, 99% I agree with them on walking into the room, as you know well.